day 326, and today was a group run day, which is always good, especially when you're not feeling that motivation. Not that I wasn't feeling today, it's nice to have a group to run with, especially having a short break and mentally wants you to go, and then you kind of fall into this, okay, I can take a break, and you're trying to get back into it. It helps to have that quick meetup to just go get there and run. Don't worry about what you ran last week. Don't worry about what you ran a month ago or a year ago. Just go out and run for today. Don't worry about the pace is slower or faster, the miles are longer or shorter. Just go and enjoy the day. So with that, the day rating is a 7. Got up, had to get back into the swing of things mentally and say, let's get back to work. So let's walk the pup early, get back, get ready, get to work, bring some snacks, bring plenty of food to keep you going, which is so weird because the last 3 or 4 days being in the apartment, I felt like my hunger level was really low, and I almost had to force myself to go eat, go in the kitchen, grab a snack, get some fruit, get a smoothie. And when I'm at work, it's just nonstop. Is it time to eat yet? 9 o'clock. Have a snack, have a breakfast. 10:30, 11. Let's have another snack, get a little protein in there. 12:05, go to lunch. And then around 3 o'clock, it's okay, what other snacks do I have? And if I don't find one, then I get one. I try to look for one right when I get back. So it's weird how the environment changes the appetite. Maybe it's just because here you're more relaxed. I don't feel like you have time to do everything, right? You have all day to do whatever you want. But at work, you're there for limited hours. So it's okay, let's break up the day. Middle of the day, have lunch. If I've got snacks, or if you just stress eat, or maybe just get up, walk around, go look for a snack, refill up the water jug or gallon or cup, whatever it is. And you come back and it's just almost a mental break from having to focus in on the phone calls, the emails, the reports, the new guidelines in place, stuff like that. And some of even the noise. Sometimes I can't deal with. I call it unnecessary noise. So would be like this. This is unnecessary noise. Like when you're in a meeting and you hear someone just doing this. It's I get it. If you got to write, you click it once to write, and you write at the end of the meeting, and you click it again. That I understand. But there's those ones that will click it, because they're bored or need amusement. Or they'll click it, write something down, unclick it, put the pen down, pick up the pen later. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Write that one down. It's just leave it clicked. Then whenever you gotta write, and the meeting's over, unclick it. That's I guess what I would call an unnecessary noise. You don't need to continuously click the pen all day or for 20, 30 minutes, however long it is. There's a lot of stuff like that. Sometimes you just can't drown out that noise, or you hear you're on a phone call and you hear someone else on the phone call, which is fine. And then you hear someone else talking over here. And then maybe someone's music going on over here, or someone's laugh going on, or some echo coming across the hallway. Brain just can't shut one off and listen to just the one. It's trying to take in nope, we need to hear everything going on. So those little mental breaks, to have a snack, go get water, walk around, kind of stretch the legs, do a little shoulder back stretch to kind of get the arms and everything back, so you don't get used to this hunch, which I'm terrible at. So I'm trying to get better at bringing everything back. Anyways, day's still a 7. Got out of work, text my buddy Bryant, and he said, hey, can you do me a favor and pick me up from the dog shelter? I said, yeah, okay. And I had a feeling he was looking at a dog or going to get a dog. I said, about what time? What's the address? And he sent me over the information. I said, okay, so let's probably shoot for sometime after 4:30. That'll give me time to go walk Komomo, change out to my running clothes, go see you, pick you up, drop you off, and then get to the running group. And it worked out great. I got back, played with the pup a little bit, about 10-15 minutes inside, gave her a little snack, we went for our walk. I think she had one issue where one of the other dogs came over and was like, no, I caught her like really early. It's like, calm down, relax, let's just keep walking. And after about a minute, she calmed down, good to go. And then we did a little loop around the block, came back in. For some reason, on the way back, she was just really pulling, just like, okay, let's go. I'm guessing she kind of heard some truck or loud sound over there that kind of scared her, and she's kind of more excited to get inside. And we get in here, made sure she had water. Wasn't going to give her food quite yet. I wasn't expecting to be out late. But gave her another little treat, like a little chewable bone to chew on while I was gone. So I got it out, put it by the key so I didn't forget it. Came, changed into the running clothes, grabbed a jacket just in case. Went to go grab my keys and the bone, the chew toy. Gave the chew toy to the pup, then got out. Went to pick up my buddy, and then he got a dog, and it's almost like a Momo, like body size, body style, same snout size. I think Momo weighs a little bit more and is a little younger. I think he said that his dog is Molly, and it's 5. It's almost like a black lab mix, like a black lab / pit mix, which is, even when I saw her come out, like, they look identical, just different shades. Like, she's more of a golden brown, and his is more of like a black, and then they had like the white spots like around the boots, and I think the one around the neck. Yeah, it was really, really crazy to see. It's like they can almost be family. Like, that's what it looked like. I was like, yeah, man, we'll have to set up a play date so they can play. I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. I'm sure dogs would love to have someone to play with, get some energy out. But he was going to go take the week off, kind of recover from his marathon, and just hang out with the dog, which is great. I think it's a good bonding time. Let the dog know that you're going to be the human, you're going to have a connection, and it's going to be a new forever home. But I guess the other cool thing was he was talking about like the marathon, and one of the guys, Charlie, was at the run, and he ran the full, and he's like, yeah, it's my first full. It's like, hey man, congratulations. And he's like, yeah, I felt good about mile 16, and then it all went downhill. It's like, there's just a couple of hills there, and it just threw you off. And it's exactly what my buddy Brian said. He said, I felt great about halfway, and right after halfway, right around mile 16, I just crashed, and it really hit like a brick wall, man. So definitely think it could have been the course of maybe multiple people are saying that instead of it's just one person who maybe didn't get enough water, nutrition, kind of a thing. Anyways, at the group run, yeah, we had a good group. I think almost 10-12 people. I think 10-12. I'm not gonna count them all. My head's kind of had like a little bit of a headache. I'm trying to go to bed early, get some extra rest. It's 12:10 right now. Almost done. But the group run was good. We had a good group. We had one of my old teammates showed up, which was nice, and again, Charlie, Jason, Alicia, Christine, Gary, oh my gosh, new guy Mike. I think Mike's just starting to come out. And Pawan, friend Rose. Who else was there? Gordon came back out. He said he was in California for a while. Oh my gosh, I'm missing one more. Charlie's wife, I forget. I heard it once today, and I try to remember, but they brought food and snack, or like a little snack, and that was great. And My gosh, they're the ones that brought like popsicles before, the Powerade popsicles. But anyways, we go on this run, and I'm sitting there talking with my old teammate, Sabrina. So we're just chatting, and there's 5 of us in the group. And the other 5 went the other way. And the first mile was like 8:08. I said, yeah, after about the first mile, then I take off. She's like, okay, well, what pace are you going to go? And I said, probably like 7:20, 7:30 normally. She's like, all right, we'll go, have fun. I'm going to stick around the 8-minute pace. Like, all right, cool. I just wanted to say hi. It's always one of those things, you see someone you know, especially a teammate. You never want it to be like, oh, I'm glad we're not teammates anymore. You want to make it a point to go over there and say hi, introduce yourself. How's it going? How you been? How's life? You know, how far are you going to run today? You got any races coming up? Did you run any races lately? Just stuff like that. Just catch up real quick. And make them feel welcome, especially if they are coming back recently. So we chatted for the first mile, which is great. And then he's like, all right, cool, I'll take off. And then so I took off, and Gordon went with me, which was great. And man, just from the get-go, I was like, okay, the pace is going to be quick. And I'm mentally thinking I had 3-4 days off. I really wanted to hover around that 7:30 pace this week, and then kind of next week start cranking it up again. And on good days, run hard, and on recovery days, recover. But we went, and I was like, man, I'm breathing hard. And I don't know if he's pushing the pace or I am, but we were cruising, and he said he was getting out of the swing of things and he taking some time off. I was like, well, either we're cruising or I feel like I got out of shape in those 3 or 4 days, and it definitely felt like the latter of the two, and I felt out of shape. I was like, all right, just go on as long as you can, and we'll either get to the light, take a quick break, or just hang on, or it's going to be a workout day, so take it as it is. But here's the shocker. First mile was 7:03, 7:01, 6:51 for mile 4, 6:44 for mile 5, and 6:33 for mile 6. So it almost felt like I was doing the 5-mile progression again. And you know, we had chatted the whole time, except for maybe the last half mile. And we had joked around. I was like, yeah, man, let's just get in the pace and cruise. And neither of us was trying to drop the other person. We were just settled in and kept going. I was like, yeah, we felt good. Let's just roll. So we just kept it going. And we got to just over a mile out. It was like the last light. And I had said, you know, I'm curious about what pace we're running. But at the same time, I don't want to look because I don't want to scare myself. So let's just finish this run. Get to the back to the store and call it a day. He's like, yeah, man, I agree. Let's just roll. He had hit his phone out, and he's like, yeah, I don't want to check the pace and get splits. Let's just keep rolling. Like, let's do it, man. We're fine. So, which it's so weird because when I finished, I said, yeah, our average pace was 7:03. So I'm guessing we were just under 7. And that first mile was like around 8, which was right for that part. But I did not think that we were going to be in 6:30, 6:40 range. I thought maybe 6:55, 6:51 kind of a thing. But 6:30, 6:44. It's good. Maybe that's why I also feel a little bit tired today, a little bit more drained. And when I did that, I did 3 sets of, we do pull-ups today. Yeah, pull-ups, chin-ups, back to pull-ups. Did 3 sets. Thought I was going to go for 4, but I'm already feeling it. So I think maybe this week I was going to do 3 sets. Next week bump up to 4, next week bump up to 5. Until maybe kind of fail. And then maybe drop back down to 10, 20, 30, 40. Do it all over again. But yeah, that was the day. Talked to my dad a couple of times. Talked about the Suns game. Suns are rolling in the winds. I think it's 35. Oh my gosh, I should have had it brought up already. But they're number 1 in the Western Conference and then the league, which is great. Let's see, Suns game. Let's see if it'll show the quick record. Yeah, so they won 109 to 101. And that puts them at 35 wins, 9 losses. They're the only team so far to still have single-digit losses. The next team is 13 and 16-16. So, man, they're just rolling. It's great to see them after struggling for so long to be doing well for 2 consecutive years. So hopefully they can keep that going into playoffs. Anyways, that was the day. Good day. Felt good to get back out there. Enjoy some fitness and health. And looking forward to tomorrow. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.